All right. Well, we're going to talk. Thank you, first of all, for coming out to Badbeat 9 at Commerce Casino. Was traffic pretty bad getting here?
I didn't drive, so.
Oh, you didn't drive? Awesome. Well, that's convenient.
Yes.
Going into this, being that you're a UFC fighter, how is it being at maybe probably one of the smaller promotions, but also high caliber fighters though?
I'm used to it. You know, I started off in small shows, fought a lot. I fought for Brett before and on a different show. So I'm used to it. I love the venues. You know, the fans are always the same. MMA fans are just as good as any UFC fans, small, big. So I'm used to it. It's nice. I like it.
Is there anyone on this card that you know of that is fighting tonight?
I have two teammates fighting, Eric Winston and Eric Brown, two Erics. They're fighting tonight, so I'm looking forward for them to get their win.
Both of them are tough guys. Eric Winston, he's probably one of the most charismatic guys that I've interviewed in the past, and Eric Brown, he's such a collected guy that he's so sure of himself. So it's nice to see them fighting.
Yeah, they're both different personalities.
Complete opposites, I would say, in my opinion. But both super nice guys. Going into it, how is it being that? Going from your experience, do you apply that to them? Like when you talk to them, do you train with them?
Yeah, we train together. I mean, they ask, they ask me for advice, and they're always like, come to my fight, or they ask me how I cut weight or do certain things, because I'm in the UFC, so they think, I tell them it's the same thing. I learn from you learn from me. We work together as a team. I always ask them for advice, and I always ask them to help me to get ready for my fights. So it's only right for me to, give what I know and help them out as much as I can.
And do you have a fight on the books right now?
August, looking at August. Hoping to get on the UFC 164 card, but there's 3 events or 4 events in August, so I'm just waiting for Sean to give me a call.
And are you out in just the general LA area, or?
Raised in Orange County.
From Orange County?
From I live now in La Mirada, so it's borderline.
Okay,
LA,
so how does it feel coming to Badbeat 9, knowing that there is a title fight? E-Money, I can see him being a contender, especially Eric Brown. He's a tough hitter. That kid has 0% body fat. That kid is tough.
Yeah, it's going to be a good fight. It might be fight of the night, I think. Looking forward to that. I think Eric is more experienced. I think, he trains with a lot of good guys, a lot of top-notch guys, but we'll see how it goes.
No, Eric Brown, I think, is probably going to be a little bit more. It's hard to explain this one. Eric Brown's fight, I think, would be a little bit more anticipated, just because of that matchup. But Eric E-Money, I think he's got it in the bag. But the Eric Brown fight, it's going to be intense. That one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I can see that one going all 3 rounds, actually.
Yeah, it's probably. I think it might finish in the first round.
You think so? All right. Well, it's getting loud in there, so I'm sure you want to get in and see what's going on. And we have refreshments. But thank you, Cisco Rivera. I hope you enjoy the fights, and thank you for coming out.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me.